says we're live. Hello. I'm gonna do a little bit of something different today. I'm gonna do a programming.
Says we're live.
Oh, good. Good God. I'm gonna do a little bit of something different. Oh dear God. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the sudden of uh, the audio here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do something simple. We're gonna get back into programming, and for those that don't know, I have a degree in computer programming. It's not, a 4-year degree, but it is a degree nonetheless. It is a 2-year degree from the college of which I went to. And during that time, we learned various languages like PHP, C#, Java. If I went in order, it would be this: C#, Java, C++, PHP, JavaScript. Then we learned database languages like database design and maintenance, and we worked with web applications with the PHP. We actually did a little bit of ASP with C#. And today we're going to do kind of a reintroduction, if you will, to programming. Oh boy, we're dropping frames. Why are we dropping frames? It's angry. Why are we dropping frames, my good sir? This should be able to run everything just fine. So you guys can see we have hello.cpp. So the first thing that I always do in a C++ application is include iostream and then we would need to wait, whoa. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, that can't be right. That can't be wrong either. Oh boy, we're already running into errors. Yeah, because it says include errors detected. Please update your include path. And if we look at this, I'm curious. Hold on a minute. Let me figure this out here. Do we have G++? We should have GPP installed. Or G++. Sudo. Or it's G. Yeah. I could have sworn it was installed. I'm gonna try something here. So I need a file. Where the heck is the terminal here? Not the right one. I wanted the terminal. So we would need terminal, new terminal. G. .cpp. Yeah, I could have figured it wasn't installed. Sudo apt install G++. Yeah, that's why it didn't work. G++ wasn't actually installed, so that means I'd have to find like CMake or something. So then we would do. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. Undefined reference to main. So it still says, okay, there are errors in your include. Int main. Oh dear. The reason I'm not showing the terminal, and I probably won't half the time, is because it shows my name. Actually, my first name is common knowledge. So return 0. We save. But then it will say, please update your include path. Normal. Oh, it was GCC. Wait, is GCC installed? GCC. There we go. So then why the hell... Okay, I'm actually kind of confused as to why it's not working, because let me try something quick. So let's get out of Visual Studio and let's open up sudo vim sudo. There's a text editor in. Oh god, this is gonna be so hard to read. No, seriously. Like, if I were to show, like, a specific window, which I can't go through and edit, just in case it automatically selected another window, which it might actually do. I'm afraid to do that. In Linux Mint, yeah, because Vim can't be found, because I know it's easy to install Vim, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to save as hello.cpp, and we're going to save it in a different folder called CPP or C++. The reason I will say CPP is because that's actually the file extension. If you're running a C++ program, your file extension will be a C++ for your classes. You have header files, all that. That is carried over from C, I believe. It's been a while, so you'll have to give me a second here. So the first thing we're going to do is do an include iostream. And then we will do, we have to use using I do this. Do int main return 0, which we need the curly braces because it will get mad if you don't have them. Function code goes here. Okay? And then you would do return 0. Okay. And you'd save. And then we would do the ls command in the terminal. cd C++. Wait, where is it? I suppose here's what I could do. I could go. I could just go open in terminal, and then see if it doesn't give me that error that VS Code actually did. So I think from now on I'll have to open like a notepad in order to do it. So the error that VS Code was giving me was that it couldn't find my it couldn't find like the include path for the compiler. So instead of doing what I was going to do with VS Code, I might end up just doing it this way. But I'm kind of afraid I was... Okay, it didn't do what I thought it was going to do. So here's what we'll do. We will go to Properties. We want... I love how it's like, oh, we're going to show the first thing that fucking pops up. Because I've been trying to fix some sound issues. With, like, I can't not watch, like, YouTube or Twitch with these headphones, or without these headphones plugged in, because my sound card does not like Linux. So you guys are seeing me like adjust everything. Actually, we could just put the thing right down here for now in this corner. Alright, so this is what we have right now. As you can see, it's color coded. You do return 0. I don't know how easy that's going to be to read, so here's what we'll do. We will do a Control plus a few times until it is kind of easier to read. And right about here, and people will say, why are you using the standard namespace? That's not, from what I've heard, that's not best practice. But it actually makes typing the code a little easier, so you could do this. And we're going to make the most basic world. Okay? So the next time I compile this, all it will do... Did I save it? I have to remember to save things, because it will get... I didn't save it. Gosh darn it, I didn't save it. You will, basically, what you'll end up doing is going /, and for people that want to follow along at home, literally all I did was create the Hello World application that you see on every tutorial website. And if you wanted to create a new line between or after Hello World, you would just do the escape character, which is this. God, that is hard to read. For those that can't read what I just put, I did a \n. Or you could do something similar to this. We'll just put, I want that one, I want this one. Or you could do another cout, and then we will do this is I wonder if this will throw an error. I wonder if this will throw an error. I've never tried it this way. Basic, because usually I would just use the escape character for a new line. Okay, it doesn't throw an error, but when we run... Oh, I didn't save it, that's why it didn't throw an error. Gosh darn it, I'm terrible at remembering how to save things. I don't have, like, Twitch chat and stuff open, so Right now, I'm just doing this to relearn like the basics of C++. C Sharp might be a little difficult to the point that you would need a compiler. Or like I prefer to do stuff with Visual Studio Code, but you have your tools out there that you can use. Let's try this compilation again. Good grief. Alright, so then we do the GPP or G++. It's either G++ hello.cpp. Yep, it does not like that. C++, yeah, it does not like me using the end of line. So then we would go, this is end of line. Then we do, see, in C++, test finished. I didn't know what to put for that third line, but this is me showing like the different ways you could add like spaces into your application. Don't forget to save. Don't do what I do, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be mean. What? Oh, wait a minute. I know what I'm forgetting. It could be as simple as you need the curly brackets here. Or the angle brackets. See, I need to save, but have that command at the ready. Okay. Save. Compile. And run. So, if you have done this right, if you were like me and you didn't put a new line at the end of like the third line, which is just test finish, you should have two outputs saying hello world, this is end of line, and then test finished. But for anybody that oh boy, I'm gonna have to probably switch distros here. I don't know why we're dropping frames as bad as we are. I don't. All I'm doing is writing. So this is one of those things, like I'm not creating anything like too extravagant or anything like that, but I will be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go to the bathroom. But you could do input, you can do output to the console, which would be, your terminal in Linux. So how you would do input is something like this. So I usually, when I did input, you need to prompt the user. Cin. So you would go cout. What is the date? What day is it? What day is it today? Day is it today? And then I prefer doing it this way with the... I know that's going to be hard to read. Then to do strings in C++, we have to do include... I think it's strings. Is it string or just... It's been a while. Include string. And then we would then string day or no. Oh yeah, you could do... I did it this way. It's been a while. String day, and then you would do cin day. Now, let's see if I did it right. I don't think I did. It's been quite some time. Let's see here. Oh no! Let's see if it worked. What day is it today? Friday. And then I guess I should do a check to make sure the variable or the data is being stored in the variable, which in this case would be the day, or in this case, Friday, but it is what it is. And we could do tons more with the language. We could do math, basic. We could do arithmetic. We could do a bunch of things. Different functions, which I usually put my functions in a header, and then I just call the header functions.h. But to output to the console, which, by the way, if you want to make sure you're doing this right, and you want to make sure there's spaces between everything, do either the new line character, escape character, or the end line. I personally, with this IDE, or with this text editor here, go with the end line. It's easier to read. Please. Cout, and then we would say today you answered with day. And then I will do handle. Save. And at this point, I kind of don't want to open a terminal right now, because my NeoFetch has, like, if I were to refresh the terminal, it would have, like, the NeoFetch. So basically, the output is hello world, this is the end of the line, test finished, what day is it today? Then you would say Friday. You answered with Friday, so the variable is actually being stored. Okay, I did my formatting right, all my stuff looks right except for the test finished, but that is what it is. I've worked with C++ using arrays. It's been a while since I've done something that complicated with this language, and I don't think it's hard, but I do need a refresher on how it works. And I know I shouldn't lose this, but I have, and I feel bad. So, you're gonna explore with me C++. I don't have any reference material, but I'm sure if I remember correctly, you would do the angle brackets. Array is C++. Yeah, you would do, or not the angle brackets, you would do the square brackets. So, yeah, it's, so in C++, you have single dimensional arrays and multi-dimensional arrays. The most I have seen is 3. But most use cases for 3-dimensional arrays are few and far between. I wish I had some of my old schoolwork so I could, like, I love pulling from my other stuff for, like, examples. But I'll tell you a story. So it was finals week, and we were tasked with creating an application that uses and loops through arrays. So, actually, I will do this. We will create a new document. I will save as, and I will save it as array test.cpp. Alright, so then we will do, I need to do the proper thing. Include IOStream. And I'll show you something where we literally don't use the standard namespace. I hope it didn't. I don't think it showed. Is it showing the right thing? Yes, it is. Int main 0, but you could call this whatever you wanted. You could call it main, or you could call it program. You could call it whatever you wanted. Most places actually do say int main, and then you do the return 0, which means it returns successfully without error. So to do an array, we'll do an array of strings, I guess. So we also need to go in here and do include string. Right? So we'll do string. I believe okay, yeah, no, it's string and then the name of the string, games. Okay. Games. I want to call it like favorite games, so I could show like favorite games. And then for your favorite games, you would do this. You would go, so my favorite games are Stardew Valley, Mario Sunshine, and Castle. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Vania. Okay, so there's our array. Okay, in order to print those values out, here's what we do. We go for int, or we go for, then we go int I is equal to 0. I is less than, I forget how to pull the the elements of the array here. Let me look. They don't even do, like, they don't show you how to, like, access every element in the array. Of course, I'll show you how to do the single element, but if you want to print everything in the array, like we were tasked with doing, you would say, I wonder if dot length is a thing here. Favorite games dot length I plus plus. And then how you would do it in other languages, you would have to somehow get the length, which in C# I know it's the name of the array dot length, and then what you would do if you wanted to output all of the array elements would be favorite game at I. Or you would do, sorry, I forgot C out here. Favorite game at I. And then I'm going to do an end line. Okay. Let's see if my thought process was right with the arrays. It's been a while. Okay, let me... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. I wanted array test.cpp. Yep. C out. Favorite game was not declared in the scope. Oh, I was doing it that I forgot that I didn't include the namespace. So then, in order for this to work, God, I am forgetful today. You would say std : favorite game was not let me try again here. It's probably gonna get mad because yep. Yeah, it says is it favorite games or favorite game? I need to just make sure your variable names match, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do what I did. Yeah, it's favorite games dot length, and then you would do it's mad because yeah, you would do arrays and loops, which they cover. I'm gonna need. Yeah, you would need to know. Okay, so in this you can't do dot length. You would have to know the exact okay, yeah, no, you'd have to know like how many are, so I would say 3. Yeah, I think that's what happened. That's why it's getting angry. Because I'm used to C# and it being like, oh, you could do end line. Oh, yeah, because I got to do, oh my good grief, this is getting to be This is why I include the namespace instead of doing that. You know, um, where is it? Because you have to include the standard namespace or the standard library or whatever the heck it is. It's like, and I know people are gonna make fun of me because I'm making like basic errors. Um, did I not say? Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot a semicolon. Don't forget your semicolons. Oh boy. I am making a lot of mistakes here, ladies and gentlemen, because I am terrible at remembering how to do C++. Doing basic C++ gets to be a challenge for me, I guess. Yeah, no, one of our... I don't want that one. I want to go down. It's still saying favorite games is not declared in the scope. Okay, I gotta look this up. Variable was not declared in the scope. C++. It isn't visible outside the function, but that doesn't make sense. Player 1, player. So actually what you should do is create a new object. But it's not a separate function. It's in the same function. That's the thing. It's in main though. That's the problem. Unless it's thinking that this for loop is a separate this is where I'm getting confused because oh, you have to okay, I see what I forgot. You actually have to declare. Okay. That makes sense then. Okay. Yeah, no, I forgot a basic thing because I'm used to, like, in some languages, I believe you can actually create the arrays dynamically. So then we would go 3. So yeah, it has to be like this. It's been a while. God, I feel stupid. But no, like, I do still technically have some stuff from my college days. I don't think I can show it due to intellectual property reasons. It was not declared in the scope. What the hell? Is it spelled right? We'll find out. Oh my gosh, I'm going nuts trying to do this. I just want the spelling. I don't want the whole line. Oh, fun. Then we do app I, save it. I am so angry. Favorite games was not declared in this scope. I'm gonna clear it so that I know I'm looking at the most recent attempted build. Um, is it? Oh, I don't like this at all. I just, oh, this is angry. Include the string library, which we did. Yes, I'm looking at a resource because it literally just says include string. Yeah. Oh, did I forget something? I might have forgotten something very basic. No, that looks right. What? Something went wrong here. Okay, we'll be right back.